for the stream to start before we actually begin. And hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Grand Cat, and today we have the brand new Summerslam 24 tier, and it has only just dropped, and I have a QR code for you all that is going to give you the following cards. It is going to give you 200 credits, it's going to give you 5 tournament tokens for Street Fighter, and it's going to give you 2 rarity draft picks to help you pull more of those SummerSlam 24 cards for yourself. So that is all going to be very, very exciting. In order to get it, all you have to do is go into the options and go into your QR scanner, and you're going to scan the QR code that I'm going to give you in a few seconds. But first, let us try the rarity draft pick and see if we can get anything here. There is a Enigma J Uso, and oh, it looks like we've got... It is a SummerSlam 24 Wendy Chu. That is our very, very first SummerSlam 24 card. So there she is. That is a good opening. That's a wonderful start to the live stream, to say the least. So there is our very, very first card, which is amazing that it's a female. So that's really cool. And we're 100% going to lock her down. We don't really need the J Uso as much. And now let me just make sure that the chat is actually working. There it is. For some reason the chat seems to be in refusal. Will Trammell says gimme. Elizabeth Strickland says hi. And the True Hulkster says hello. Will has shared the link. Ah, wonderful. Good work, Will. So we've got our very, very first SummerSlam 24 card, and now I'm going to give you the QR code so that you have the chance of getting your own supercard, your own SummerSlam 24 tier card is what I'm trying to say. I'm doing it very, very poorly, but that was what I was trying to say. But there is the QR code right there. I wanted to get it right at the start of the live stream so that everyone that comes along a little bit later, can just skip to the start of the live stream and actually see the QR code. So that is everything that you're going to get there. It's going to be 200 super coins? No, 200 credits. It's better than super coins. Credits are better. Those are the ones you have to pay for. 200 credits. You're going to get 5 Street Fighter 6 tournament tokens, and you're also going to get 2 rarity draft picks. Will Trammell says, la 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 la. Yes, that is what I have to do on occasion, just try and get out these words in a similar manner befitting The Rock. So there we go, there is the QR code. So if we need that again later on, I have it right there. So what we are going to do now, so I took a look at Wild Wednesday, and I wanted to wait for Wild Wednesday to see if this would update, and it does not. You can see there it says based on your player rarity SummerSlam 24, and it is an Enigma and a WrestleMania 40 card, which unfortunately is not what we are looking for. In terms of the car battle, we are going to finish that in today's live stream. You can see we're on 94% of Zelina Vega. I don't know if we're going to get Akuma today, but we are going to get that pro Zelina Vega. Whether we pro her today or not is going to be a different matter. But let's continue on. The first Giants Unleashed event is going to be Braun Breaker. So I already did the video about this and did it very, very quickly. So I don't blame you if you haven't seen it. And he's going to give you a WrestleMania 40 Bobby Lashley, an Enigma Bradshaw, a SummerSlam 24 Humberto Carrillo, and it is going to give you what could potentially be the new Intercontinental Champion after SummerSlam, big old Braun Breaker himself, with the big old Thundercat layers in the background of him there. I'm very curious as to what the pro animation of that looks like, and also what the heroic side looks like. So that's going to be very, very interesting, very, very exciting. So without any further ado, let's, well, actually, let's take a look at the store because I haven't done that yet. Ah, okay, so this is the new Logan Paul card that you can get. So you can see there is a brand new SE card. There he is with his finisher, the Frog Splash, apparently. Interesting. So this only gives you a 9% chance of pulling the Logan Paul. So we are not going to be going for that. Instead, we're going to wait for a way that we can guarantee it. We do have the bunches of punches though, so let's go ahead and get a free one of those. Let's go for the bottom right somewhere. That'll do it. There we are, 2 car battle tokens. And no, I won't be paying for any more. That is fine. Okay. So there's the Logan Paul Rivals that gives you a 4% chance at a Logan Paul. And energy tokens. Oh, energy tokens, this might be a new thing. So let's go over into collections. Aha, yes. So if you get 100 of them, then you can get yourself a guaranteed Logan Paul. Oh my goodness, it's actually called like, comment, subscribe. Oh my goodness. Oh, YouTuber talk. Well, Trammell says, SWO2 is not Summerslam 24 at the moment, so I'm grinding our campaign to try and get us there. Oh, there's a new campaign mode. Oh, that is something exciting to see. So, this gives you a whole bunch of the Enigma cards. This one here gives you a guaranteed SummerSlam card. There you can see all the various different SummerSlam cards. Lucky Punch, yeah, I think that's probably going to be like a 9% chance or whatever to get the Logan Paul, and then the rest of it is super coins and such. So you really want to try and get 100 of these. I'm guessing this is supposed to be prime bottles to get your Logan Paul, and of course you want 200 if you want to get yourself the Pro. So that will all be determined by how easy or how difficult they are to get. And it's going to be another 7 days and 23 hours before the Money in the Bank cards update to the brand new SummerSlam cards as well. So, with that all out of the way, Elizabeth Strickland says, I'm in SWO2 team. Well, that's very good. Imagine you should be at SummerSlam 24 very, very soon. Let's go ahead and play some Royal Rumble very quickly. So what do we need to combine here? We need to combine our Sheamus, we need to combine our Drew McIntyre. So we're going to throw both of those into Royal Rumble, and we're going to do this to try and get some draft picks so that we can get another freebie guaranteed SummerSlam 24 event card. Or not event card, just a regular card. They feel like event cards at the beginning. Elizabeth Strickland says, I'm only Enigma tier. Well, I'm sure that you will be in SummerSlam 24 tier in no time, because by being part of Soul World Order means you're going to get all of those wonderful SummerSlam 24 cards from each of your Team Battleground wins, and from Team Ring Domination, and from Team Road to Glory as well. So if you want those cards, all you have to do is join my team, and if you want to join my team, all you need to do is click the link in the description that will take you to my Discord server. And then from there, say, hi, I'm fan of the Grand Cat, I would like to join his team, and someone will get you in the team from there. Discord is a requirement, so unfortunately there's no way around that. You do have to join the Discord server, because that is where we discuss all of our various different strategies. Okay, so here is our first SummerSlam 24 card. Does seem a bit powerful, but we do have a super move here, so we're just going ahead and use that. Big Dog says, morning, just passing by. Welcome, Big Dog. It's very nice to see you wandering past. Will Trammell says, don't forget TSG for... Don't forget TSG2 for SWO2. Oh, okay. It's time to prepare our deck for Team Battleground. It seems we have started at Team Battleground. I do sincerely hope that we are at SummerSlam 24 tier, otherwise that's going to be useless if we're still in Enigma. Isaiah says, what is the QR code? It is right at the beginning of the live stream, so if you go back just a little bit, you'll get to see the QR code for yourself. It gives you 200 credits, 2 rare draft picks, and 5 Street Fighter tokens. So, plenty to keep you nice and happy and occupied. Zaya says, okay, thanks. You are most welcome, good sir. Oh, we managed to eliminate both of them, so that's pretty cool. We managed to eliminate both of the opponent's SummerSlam 24 cards with our big old Sheamus. Although I am seeing the point when we've got a speed and a charisma, which we'll see if this can be overtaken by the opponent. It was not. Okay, well let's try charisma then. So he's only got 35 charisma because we defeated that Summerslam card earlier. However, our Drew McIntyre should have no problems here winning this one. And there we go. We completed the Stat Master as well. Okay, so we've got 12 rarity draft picks. Not rarity draft picks even, sorry, just regular draft picks. But we should have a guaranteed pull because it is the new tier. That's very annoying. Let's go ahead and dust those cards because we do not need them. But what we can do is we can go back into the draft board and try once again before we need to do another Royal Rumble. Let's see if we can get lucky. Ah, there we go. Okay, so our second ever SummerSlam 24 card is going to be... It's El Champion himself, Damian Priest. Oh my goodness, I think that was one of the first cards that I got for Enigma tier as well. That's very, very cool to have the world champion himself, big old Damian Priest, who will be defending that very title against the King General Gunther at SummerSlam. And we shall see if he is able to retain it or not. It's going to be very, very interesting. But there we go. That is quite a massive, massive pull, to say the least, to get a big old Damian Priest. And that is, of course, a brand new card. So we're going to lock him down. We're going to just dust off the other three cards here. And let me see, was that enough to finish off our Sheamus? No, we're like one match away. Oh my goodness. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's try and make a pro Sheamus right now. So if we go into Wild, I believe, we've got a Sheamus in there. So we've got two Sheamuses in here. We don't need this one. We can just detach that now. That is the Egg Sheamus. And we don't have anything else to combine? Really? Let me see. Let me think. If we've got anything else. Ah, okay, we've got Rey Mysterio, JB, E Honda, Blanca, Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods might be a good option because he's still level 0. Yep, okay, that will do. Let's see if we can make a pro Sheamus right now. This will be a very productive live stream. Especially in the first 12 minutes, if we can get a double heroic Sheamus, 2 SummerSlam 24 cards, and whatever else it is that we're doing. Now, it may actually have just legitimately been one game. Can't believe that winner thing is still there after all this time. Thankfully, it's a little bit faster now. It doesn't have to go through the entire animation, which is good. But it was still fair if it would bugger off, to say the least. And yes, that is indeed a Sasha Banks card. Your eyes are not deceiving you. You can see that the rarity pool is now being reduced back to 0 of 235, which is very, very annoying. Jonathan Schmucker says, what is the QR code? It is right at the start of the live stream. But just for you, Jonathan, I shall show it once again. There it is. If you use this, it will give you 2 rare draft picks, 200 credits, and 5 Street Fighter tournament tokens. So there you are. Hopefully that was enough time. If it wasn't enough time, just rewind a few seconds, pause it for a little bit, and then get your QR code and get your wonderful prizes. Let's go ahead and get some more tickets here. I wonder if there's anything new at the ticket store. There is not. Jonathan Spooker says, thanks. You are most welcome. Oh, actually, this now has the chance of getting Summerslam cards. Ah, that could be cool. We could maybe use some tickets a little bit later on. Now is the time to use them after all. So let's see, can we pro our Seamus? I think we can. He is completed. There we go. And let's go ahead and make that pro Seamus. So I think we're going to use the one where he's holding the United States Championship. Let's go ahead and combine. Yes. And there we go. There is a double heroic Seamus as well to go with the rest of our wonderful new cards. Looks like we do have a little bit to go with our Drew McIntyre, but that's alright, that's fine. That gives us something to do. And there we go, there's big old Seamus right there. So instead, let's go into Performance Center, and we are going to start putting our Drew McIntyre through the works so that he can start making his way to becoming a pro. Let's go into trainable here. So there we go, we've got a Damien Priest and we have a Wendy Choo. I wonder what other images. Oh wow, there's only one other image for Wendy Choo. That is crazy. Actually, you know, I know that this is her old gimmick, but I think this works better. I think it looks better in terms of the art. Let's take a quick look at big old Damien Priest. You can see we have a whole bunch of El Champions. I believe it was this one that I was using before, with the Skeletor armor. Is his very first image this one? Where he's a zombie? Wow. Or a mummy even? That's crazy. But I do quite like the image of this. I do quite like the look of it. So I think that is the one that we're going to sit with for just now. I wouldn't mind if we had one with the title. Like either the title on his shoulder or whatever. But there we are. So, what is our next thing to do? Let's go ahead and get some more rarity draft picks and see if we can get lucky again. So, there is a few rarity draft picks in here. Now, whereabouts was that last rarity draft pick? Do you guys remember? Because I have entirely forgotten, which is a little bit crazy. There we go, we've got 430 super coins. I was far too busy doing the live stream to remember whereabouts the rarity draft pick was. So let's get our Giants Unleashed rewards as well. Zach Kurt says, what's the QR code? I'm afraid you're going to have to wait, good sir, for the QR code. Everyone else all got the QR code, but you arrived just a little bit late, and we are now doing the rarity draft picks. So it's another rare draft pick right there, along with our Carrying Cross and American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. WrestleMania 40, Angel Garza and Hulk Hogan, with another rare draft pick. So this is what I was saving the rare draft picks for. Oh, we got a Enigma Randy Orton as well. That is pretty cool to see. We've got 3 more to go. Carrying Cross and a Royal Rumble 24 Nia Jax. That one was just a Bobby Lashley. And our last card here is just a Tundra Drew McIntyre. Okay, so that was everything that I had saved up from the Giant reward. So let's go ahead and remove these. And chat, I really need you guys to remember whereabouts the last rarity draft pool was. So we've got 6 rarity draft picks. I want to say, if you imagine it numbered from top to right here, like this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6. I think it was number 6 that was the rarity draft pool. Can anyone remember? Does anyone know? Is the chat even alive? I see there's 20 of you watching right now. Oh my goodness. That's fine, I shall do it myself. Let me just go back through my own live stream because I can do that. Now let me see here. Mikhail says 6. Makish says try 10. Zach says try 6. Okay. So it was the Wendy Chu that we got, and okay. It was actually this one here. That was the one that it was. Storm Gaming says just select bro. Oh my goodness. Okay. There's a lot of numbers that you guys are trying to select. So this one here that the Grand Cat is on was where the last event card was. Now, or the last rare traffic was. Now, someone at one time had this theory that for some reason the next rare traffic is either in this column here or it goes left and right. It doesn't seem to 100% always be the case, but it does seem to go on occasion. So, let me hear from the Grand Cat Grand Fleet what numbers you guys want to go for. Mikhail says, I just want to pop in, thank you for your content. Hope all is well in your neck of the world. I'm sticking around for this pool though. Ah, wonderful. Well, I'm glad we found something that you enjoy. Okay, so Will says 1 to the left. So you want one of these two? Is that what you're saying, Will? Try to get the live stream back to the area it was. Okay, so chat, I want you all to vote. Is it either up or is it down? Which one are we going for? Are we going for this one or are we going for this one? So go ahead, chat. You can all vote on up or down right now. Okay, that's an up from Zach. That's a down from Mikhail. Okay, we're at 1 each. That is an up from Vignesh. It's 2A37 Vignesh S. Mikhail says Labyrinth, go down. Mikhail says wait. Oh, maybe he's second guessing. Will says no, I'm saying reset was 1 to the left. Mikhail says go up. Will says down. Mikhail says never go down. I think there's more people saying up. So I think we're going to try this one here. So let's see if you guys have managed to guide me in the right way. Oh, well, you got me an Enigma second wind. That's actually really good. The second winds are like one of the hardest supports to come across. So getting an Enigma one is also really, really good. Okay, so chat, you are now going to try and guide the Grand Cat. Do you want me to go up, down, left, or right? You guys are going to have control over these 5 remaining picks. Where do you want me to wander to? Mikhail says that's better than nothing. Now go down. Okay, so I think Mikhail is wanting me to go down. Does anyone else have anything else? Zach says right. Okay, I'll go right then. Okay, so now I either need to go up or down before I can select something. So you guys are all just going to say either up, down, left, right, or select. Mikhail says down, then right again. Okay, so down and then right. Okay, we're over here now. Weltramel says right. Well, I have bounced off a wall. I cannot go any further right. Christopher says left. Okay. Vignesh says up. Okay, I went up. Okay, someone's going to have to type select at some point. Or pick, or hit, or whatever you want. Anything that requires me to actually do the thing. Mikhail says top left. Well, I can't go top left because there's nothing there. But Christopher Juarez says left, then up. Okay, so let's go left, and I can't go up, so I'm just going to have to sit here. Then Mikhail says very top left. Makesh says 10. I imagine that 10 would be this one that I'm actually on right now. Now, I do need someone in the comment section to say, Sasa says, bro, hit. Okay, well, that's us. We're going for this one. That is the one that the Grand Cat was on. And let's see, we have got ourselves our WrestleMania 40 Beaver. Not the best one that we could have ever taken. So, that was a bit unfortunate. But we are now here, chat. Okay, so Chris Warrior says left down. Okay, so we're going to go left and then we're going to go down. We are down here. Mikhail says boo. Okay, Mikhail says very top left. He has been saying that for a little while now, so I'm just going to keep going up until we get to the top left. Okay, we're up here. That is where we've arrived at. Alright, chat, I need you all to guide the Grand Cat here. I may be the Fleet Admiral of the Grand Cat Grand Fleet, but you guys are the ones selecting. Okay. Christopher Wires says right. Mikhail says you can do it. Sheebs has appeared. That's not a direction. Sheebs, you help guide the Grand Cat into where it is that we're trying to get to. We're trying to find a Summerslam 24 card. Okay, Vinesh says select. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab this one. Oh, unfortunately, it was a mere WrestleMania Xavier Woods, WrestleMania 40 Xavier Woods. Not one that we need. Zaz says a right and hit. Well, I'm going to go right here because he said right. Sheep says go right twice and down 3. Okay, well, I've bounced off a wall here and then down 3. So 1, 2, and 3. We're down here. Mikhail says, someone get this man a pool. Okay, we're down here. We're in the bottom right corner. So what are we doing, folks? What are we doing, chat? Okay, Sheep says select. Okay, well, let's see what Sheep has got us. He has got us a WrestleMania 40 Seth freaking Rollins. Seth freaking Rollins is very, very nice, but unfortunately we're looking for SummerSlam 24 cards, not WrestleMania ones. Christopher Warry says up 1. Okay, we are moved up 1 space. We still have 2 rare to draft picks remaining. Sasa says our luck is bad. Mikhail says Seth cackling. Zach Kurt says left. Okay, I'm going to move left, so I need to go either up or down. I can't go left again because there's nothing there. So you guys need to select either up or down or right. Those are the options that I can go. Mikhail says very top left. Well, we can't go up. Okay, so Sas and Rarez both say up. So up and up. And then Vignesh says down. So, okay, we're back here. And Sasa says hit. Okay, let's go for it. It was a WrestleMania 40 Sami Zayn. Alright, guys, we have got 1 final chance remaining. You know, Mikhail has been saying the GOAT is in the top left for all this time, so let's just wander around here. We're going to go all the way up here because this is the one that Mikhail has been wanting this entire time, so let's go ahead and grab this one in the top left, and it was not. It was a WrestleMania 40 Jey Uso, but, well, you certainly helped clear the board a little bit. We managed to get 6 spaces removed. And we're at 510 of the 500 cards that we can have. But, you know, we're going to lock down our Enigma Second Wind. But the rest of this we don't need. So that means that we can dust it. And how close are we to getting another one? Well, we're not so far off. Let's see what the chat moves. We're at 4,344 of the 6,500. And potentially do a little bit more. Mikhail says, I failed you all. Don't worry, Mikhail. There will be plenty of chances for us to get SummerSlam 24 cards. So that is not that bad a deal. And of course, we're going to be getting this big old Braun Breaker. Now, someone mentioned that campaign mode had an update. Is there new cards in campaign mode yet? It's loading. Oh my goodness, there is a whole brand new campaign. Oh, we can work our way through this. That's very, very exciting to see. And the end boss here is going to be big old Cody Rhodes himself. Let's see what the rewards are going to be. So, we reached milestone 84 before. This is going to give us a guaranteed SummerSlam 24 card. That's also 1 guaranteed SummerSlam 24. Oh, there's a Stone Cold and there's a Roman Reigns. Wow, that's pretty cool. Our third one is going to be 2 copies of the following, which is going to be a guaranteed pro, and it also contains a random support. There is what the SummerSlam 24 Undisputed WWE Championship looks like, which is very, very cool. So that was our third one. So the next one, oh, it's going to give us a diamond. That's nice. As well as a guaranteed pro and a sport and a Summerslam 24 train up. Then the next one is 2 copies and a random sport. Oh no, I think that's the one we'd already looked at. Okay, let's scroll these up a little bit. So then we're going to get a pro of something, like potentially a Finn Balor. There's a support and a train up from milestone 89. Milestone 90 is again another pro, 2 of the support, and 1 each of the SummerSlam 24 train up. 91 is again another SummerSlam 24 pro, 2 random supports, and 2 of these. Wow, there is a lot of rewards here. So this one's going to be our first fortified one, is at milestone 92. And it's also going to give it another 2 random supports. 93, it's going to be another fortified one. Oh, it's Obafemi. And it's also going to contain an Enigma, one of the equipment. 94 is 3 copies of the card. Again. 95, so this is the one right before the end, is a fortified one. It's given us a lot of Enigma tier equipment. That's pretty cool. And the final one is, oh, it's big old Eddie Guerrero himself. Oh, that actually looks really nice. That is a brand new LE card, a brand new Legend Edition. So that is very, very cool. So we will be working our way through the campaign mode as well. So that is something for us to be looking forward to. It's very, very exciting. Let's see here. Christopher Wire says, who's your strongest card? I think it's still Macho Man because of the crown. Mikhail says, thank you for pronouncing my name right. Is it Eddie? I did, yes. Christopher Wire says, who's your strongest card? Again, it is Match King, Randy Savage. Vignesh says, how do you get more car tokens since they remove car tokens from Survivor? You get them from completing tournament matches. Chris Wire says, I got a challenge for you if you're down for it. I challenge you to get the Logan Paul card. Well, we need to find out how to get Prime bottles first. Miguel says, Rey Mysterio's neon Halloween image looks sick on his SummerSlam 24 base card. That is one of my favourite Rey Mysterio designs, actually, the ghost version, like the hologram. Kel says, yes, new LE design. Landed 10 pulls in 1 day. And Rafa RKO says, QR code. There is indeed a QR code. And just for you, Rafa, there it is. There is the QR code itself. Kel says, draft board and TLC for collectibles. Okay, so we haven't pulled any Prime bottles yet, but we can do TLC to get additional Prime bottles. Vignesh says, got Pro Truth SummerSlam. Will Trammell says, you can get tokens from draft board and TLC. That is exactly correct. Sasa says, is it worth the time to do the campaign mode? Because I have 360 stars or something. I think it's worth it. It gives you a lot of Pro SummerSlam cards right off the bat. And I think that's maybe the next thing we're going to try and do. But we do have something else we need to do first, which is we are going to try and do the car battles here to finish off getting our pros Lena Vega. And what I want to check here is rewards. Okay, so the final reward is still Akuma. I did hear that there is going to be an M. Bison that's going to be added to the Street Fighter crossover. So maybe once this ends in 12 days and 23 hours, it will be replaced with a new car battle or maybe even some other event that gives you big old M. Bison himself. Sasa says he's already added. M. Bison is from draft board? Really? He's just a draft board? Like, you just pull him? He's not in tournament, he's not in car battle, he's just a guy? Is that real? 4 per account? Really? Wow. That sounds crazy. Let's go into card catalog here. Yeah, there he is. M. Bison. So you just pull him. Wow. Will Trammell says, yeah, check Discord. You want me to check Discord while I'm live streaming? Mikhail says, wait, go back to your Demon Priest card. Sure. Damien Priest. There he is. There's Demon Priest card. Okay, I'm going to try and pronounce your name. Iotal Domago. Iotal Domago says 4 per account. Said I sent it on Discord. Will Trammell says, yeah, check Discord. Mikhail says, I missed the image. Nice image. Thank you. Will Trammell says, check Discord, Grand Cat. I cannot check Discord while I'm live streaming, guys. This is the phone that I use to go onto Discord. I do have a second phone here, but like that one is really just for uploading videos and events and playing Supercard on the side. This is the good phone. Oh, he says you say it right, Zah. Ah, very good. I do try to pronounce everyone's name correctly. So Iotadol Iotal Domago. We got it. We got it there at the end. Okay. So we want to try and pull. We want to try and pull that M. Bison then, if he is just pullable off of the draft board. So we've got a bunch of cards here that we don't really need, if I'm honest. Let's go to combinable. Okay. Oh, card catalog. Let's see. Collections. Ah, we've got a brand new collection that we can do here. So we need to get CM Punk. I still haven't pulled a CM Punk after all this time, and we need Kairi Sane Enigma as well, and that will give us a guaranteed SummerSlam 24 card as well. Mikhail says, sorry, Grand, I gotta go do a grocery order. Appreciate you all. Hope everyone is well in the world. Good luck in all your pulls and endeavours. I have 60,000 super coins saved up to dust. Gonna get on it. Mikhail Lesson says, shoot, I don't have normal Ray. Aaron Morgan says, yo. Well, thank you for coming along, Mikhail. It's very lovely to see you. Thank you for showing up to our wonderful little live stream. I will be sure to try and get some more SummerSlam cards by the next time that you see me. We shall try. We shall do our best. So, let's see here. So we've got a bunch of Enigma cards and such that we don't really need. So, let's see. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? So, I think we are going to level up our Naomi. I think that is the first order of business. So what of these do we want to get rid of? Look at all this stuff I've got saved up. It is absolutely atrocious. Let's try level 58. Swerves says, yo, love your videos. Why, thank you, Swerves. King Anthony says, hi, got Live Pro. Ah, very good. Mikhail says, my pleasure, truly. I'll catch you around the next vend. If not, I am a view and comment away next video. Ah, well, wonderful. Lovely to hear that. Mikhail says, catch you around the bend. Take care, y'all. Wonderful to see you, Mikhail. And hopefully that is another member of the Grand Cat Grand Fleet that we have there. Aaron Morgan says, Xavier Woods was my freebie, but then about 3 pulls later, I managed to get a SummerSlam Bianca. Oh, that's very cool. Hope you get luck like this, Grand Cat. Swerve says, RD pick 1 to 9. That was a phone call coming through there from my dad, would you believe? How ridiculous. I didn't even realise that people could phone me while I was live streaming. That seems to be a mistake. Yeah, absolutely ridiculous. Rather unusual. But there we are. Okay. So, how close is our Naomi? 23 hours away. So this is what we want to try and level up next. So let's train her up with something else. Let's go with Kevin Nash. Aaron says M. Bison must be ridiculously hard to pull off the draft board. I'm unsure. So how long do we have left? 6 hours left, okay. So I think one more of these should do it. Okay, and Naomi is complete. So we need to train up our Xavier Woods, we need to train up our Seamus, our Damien Priest, and our Wendy Chu. Will Trammell says, Aaron, someone got it as their freebie. That would be very interesting. So... Seamus or Xavier Woods? Let's go for Seamus. So we'll put him into the Performance Centre, and now we're going to train up our big old Seamus himself. There we go. And 4 hours remaining, so I think just one more should do it. And there we go, complete. And we're going to do the same for big old Xavier Woods here as well. And he's got 10 hours left. And complete. So I think that's what I'm going to do is Wendy Chu here. Now let's take a look at our females. So she is left arrow. Okay, that's interesting. So we're going to have the pro Enigma Naomi. We're going to have the pro Zelina Vega very, very soon. We do, of course, have our fortified 1 jury, but although that's going to stick around, I don't think it's going to actually change anything to the deck. We still have our fortified 1 Rosalina Forte Rhea Ripley. But I think we can... I don't think we need this EO Sky or Liv Morgan anymore, so I think we're going to get rid of them. I think those are the ones that are getting rid of. And let's go ahead and train up our Wendy Chu. It's going to put her to level 78. So she still needs 16 hours. Let's do another 11 levels. And that is her complete. So let's go ahead and finish that. Okay, and let's see, whereabouts does a regular Summerslam 24 card sit? So, she's just a little bit weaker than what Jury is, but a little bit stronger than the single Enigma Zelina Vega. Interesting. So we really do want the pro from there. Swerve says Drew was my freebie. Very interesting. With Drew McIntyre. Okay, so So now what? Okay, so we need to train up our Damien Priest. We still have a whole bunch of cards here. I don't think I'm in any rush to trade up the Damien Priest, so I think instead what I'm going to do is we're just going to dust a couple of these cards to give us another chance at a rarity draft pick. That is what makes most sense to me, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay, chat, we've got one more shot at a rarity draft pick, so let's make this one count. Now, the last one was down here, so I'm going to try this one here at the top. That is unfortunate, but we did get an Enigma Maurice. It Swerve says 7. I think 7 had already been taken, actually. Now, I think I've already got a Pro Maurice, so... Do we not? Really? Yeah, we've got a fortified 1 Maurice. Why was that not probable? There we go. That was rather unusual. Okay, so that very well may help when it comes to doing campaign. We managed to reduce our space just a little bit. We're down to 483 the 500. So that is good. What else do we need to do? Okay, I think the next thing we're going to try and do is we're going to try and finish off the Zelina Vega from the car battle. Iotal Domagu says Za at level 22 on campaign in the stats 4K are all 4K already. Okay, we'll deal with that when we deal with it. There's no point in trying to put me off campaign mode. People have done that in the past, and then it turned out that it wasn't anywhere near as difficult as what people were saying it was. Oh my goodness, it was on that Jamie when I pressed it, and it moved back to Rashid. That is a bit annoying. Okay, so we want to go for the times 50 multiplier. There we go. Tap, 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 tap. Okay, so we've got 5% left. I wonder if we can do it in 4 draft picks. Or 4 of these car battle tokens even. Okay, we've got Chung Li, the strongest woman in the world. And there's a times 100 multiplier. Wow, we could get very lucky here. Woo! We did it. 8,000 damage. There we go, that is the maximum amount of damage that you can do. There we go! We managed to do it. The SUV is completely destroyed, and we've got ourselves a Pro Zelina Vega. That is very, very cool to see. I'm going to lock that one down. And now the very last one is the Tan Limo. So let's see just how much health this thing has. We can try and work it out. Okay, so we've got a Rashid first, not off to a good start. And we're going to try and get the times 30 multiplier. Okay, we got it. Okay, so that's 900 damage, and it's still at 0%. which means that 900 is less than 1%. So we need to keep 900 in mind. There, 900. Welch says car 12 has 300,000 health. Well, we will see. We shall work it out for ourselves. So 300,000 health would mean that 3,000 would be 1%. So let's see if that is true. Oh my goodness, we've got another 30. Does Cammy this time? Okay, we got the 30. So it's going to be another 900 damage. And it's still on 0%, so that's now 1,800 damage that we've done, and it's still on 0. We've got one car token left. Okay, we've got Ryu. Although, I think it was supposed to be Chun-Li, but it moved off of the Chun-Li. Okay, they're both times 30 multipliers, so... God dang, we only got the 15. I did it a bit too early. And that is plus 825, so... So that's 2,625. So it looks like 300,000 might be correct, because I reckon if I get another 375, that would probably increase to 1%. But there you go. So it seems that you can use 3 car tokens and not even get a single percent of that last one. So getting that Akuma looks like it's going to be a little bit of a problem. My goodness. Let's swap the image for our Zelina Vega. Let's go for the other artwork for her. There we are. Okay. You know, I'm actually thinking, do I actually need this this Naomi? Right, because the Pro Enigma Naomi is going to be weaker than the fortified 1 Valhalla. Once we get this Pro Zelina Vega, that will be stronger than this Valhalla. Yeah, I don't think we actually need this Naomi. That's really weird. Yeah, because I think it's just going to be weaker than the Liv Morgan, Becky Lynch, and Valhalla. And once we get the Pro Zelina Vega, that's going to be stronger. So that means that we don't actually need this Naomi. Let's go ahead and throw Zelina Vega in here. I think we'll pro her for the catalog star, but yeah, we're just going to get rid of this Naomi because unfortunately we don't need her. And she's still got some time before she gets completed, so that can wait there. Interesting. Okay, let's go into campaign mode and let's begin the battle here. So we're allowed to use up, down, left, and right arrows, and we have power, speed, and charisma. So, okay, the opponents seem to be fairly easy at the start. And it looks like it's Big Bronson Reed is our first boss. So let's do some campaign, shall we? Tag match with speed. So I think I can just walk through this before, like for a little while before it starts ramping up in difficulty, and then I have to start doing the actual math of seeing what it is that I need to do to increase charisma or toughness or power or speed or whatever. That is, of course, the card that you got for winning the previous campaign, Big Old Undertaker. So ideally we want to 3-star as much of this as possible, like from the beginning. It also gives us 5 draft picks as well. So I'm not sure how far we're going to get into campaign mode, but we'll wander our way through, we'll mosey on through it, and see how close we can get. Okay, so the first one is going to be power. A tag match between the Tongas. So campaign tends to start off nice and easy at the beginning. But of course it will 100% ramp up in difficulty. Oh, we could also use... Actually... Will Trammell says, first 7 really easy, the next 7 holy shit. Okay. Can I... No, you can't. You cannot forge M. Bison, unfortunately. That is mildly annoying. I would really enjoy getting that M. Bison, so that sucks that you cannot actually pro him that way, or even get a singular version of him. Very annoying. Will Trammell says, because Bison is only available 4 per account. I'm guessing it's going to be timed as well. Like, there's going to be a set amount of time that you have to get your M. Bison, and then after that he's gone once the Street Fighter event is finished. Because they tend to have a license for like a set amount of time, as opposed to just permanently you can just do whatever you want with Street Fighter from now on. You know me drinking a can of Pepsi in the background. As you can see, I'm not even changing the cards at the moment. I'm just whatever the the computer picks is just like, sure, I'll just use them. That's fine. Sounds good to me. And the Tonga brothers, causing havoc as they are well known to do. Challenge complete male tag team. Let's go ahead and claim the ticket from that as well. Will Trammell says on to Summerslam campaign stage. Are we? Are we up there yet? So there's 3.5 hours left to complete Wild Wednesday, and honestly, I'm not really bothered. Unfortunately, because it only gives you a potential Enigma or WrestleMania 40, as opposed to getting a SummerSlam 24 card. Will Trammell says wait half an hour. I think it was 3.5 hours, not half an hour. Will says got to do 5 wild games. Oh, CM Punk. CM Punk and Tony D'Angelo. At this point, it doesn't even matter if they don't tag. It's just going ahead and throwing the cards in because, well, it doesn't matter. Elizabeth Strickland says, how's it going? Whoa, is the chat not working? That's a little bit weird. Will says, scare the chat of my grand cat. Yes, we are currently working through campaign mode. It's boring at the beginning, and it's also boring towards the end. But satisfying when you manage to complete it. The same satisfaction that you get from headbutting a wall until you manage to break through the wall. It is a long and arduous task. It is quite painful. But you can get through it eventually. And that's pretty cool that the Dominic Mysterio and the Finn Balor have the same kind of pose. That's quite cool. Elizabeth Strickland says, I'm doing an Enigma Fusion right now. That is true. The Enigma Fusions are still up. Okay, so this is the boss fight. So, in its only speed that it works with. So let's just go ahead and make sure that we've got cards that actually tag with one another. So you have 2 left, 2 right. And let's swap you out with a right arrow. Oh, that's only 2,700. I guess it's the best we've got. Okay, let's go for it. So if we beat Big Bronson Reed, we are guaranteed another SummerSlam 24 card. It's going to be very, very exciting to see what it is. Got 3 left arrows. Dang. I must have misjudged. Right, we'll do that. Doink and Randy Orton. The clowns of the WWE. And then speed here. I think the entire thing is all speed, actually. Now this last one should be Big Bronson Reed himself. So let's put big old Undertaker in there to take him on. There he is, there's Bronson Reed. Getting taken down a notch by the dead man, the Phenom, the Undertaker. And there we go. We have another 10 rare draft picks. So before we claim this reward, we're going to use our rare draft picks first. Or our regular draft picks as opposed to rare draft picks. So we've got 40 of these from doing the first one. Okay, there we got our first Prime Energy token. You only need 99 more to get a Logan Paul. Oh, and we've got a Super Pool, where we could get a potential Carrying Cross. Right, I'm going to choose the one on the left. Ah, dang, it's an Enigma Montez Ford. That is unfortunately not. Caleb says middle. Unfortunately, you're a little bit too late there. I already chose. But if another one does come up, I'll be certain to ask the chat. The chat hadn't been active for a little while. We are just dusting that Enigma Montez Ford because we don't need him. I'm just going to ignore comments like that. I am sure that you can tell why. Okay, now that we've used up all of our draft picks, let's go and see what our brand new SummerSlam 24 card is going to be. And we have got ourselves... It is the Miz, the most must-see host of SummerSlam. Indeed, Mike the Miz Mizanin. We are, of course, going to lock that one down as well. So there we go. So let's see how difficult this is. People were saying that this is when it becomes difficult. At least the chat was saying that. They were saying the first 7 are really easy and then the second 7 are significantly hard. And didn't look that difficult. But let's see. So Charisma, we'll put it in Doink. Yeah, this doesn't seem to be so difficult. If we can keep like that, then I reckon we should be fine for a little while. So this one is just speed, and only left and right arrows. Elizabeth Strickland says, do you grind Supercard all the time? I'm actually a lot more casual now than what I was in the past. I've got more of a kind of lazy artic to it. But the we still go for all of the double heroic cards. When it comes to PvP events, it depends on what it is. It depends on whether or not I go for it or not. Caleb Sylvia says, did you get Bison yet? No, I have not. And this is one of the cards I would like to see. The thing is, with our Damien Priest, no, yeah, with our Damien Priest and our Miz at SummerSlam 24, until we get a pro of them, I don't really see the need in getting them leveled up to level 100 and getting the 100 matches and such until we know that we're going to be able to get a pro of them. So that is why I'm a little bit hesitant on training these cards up. Okay, well that's getting a little bit closer. Because we were around 3,000 there and they were at 2,700 and 2,500, so... But I haven't needed to use any equipment yet or any supports. But I think we should be able to get through Tony Giangelo with no real issue. Does the Braun Breaker start tonight or is that tomorrow night? And I have forgotten how the events work. Samad says, bro, QR code please. Well, bro, you're going to have to wait. I've already shown the QR code multiple times. Would you not just merely come in and demand such a thing? It's very rude, to say the least. Although he did say please. Oh, there's a new rock. That's pretty cool. A new SummerSlam 24 rock. Okay, now that we've finished that, let's go ahead and put the QR code back up for Samad. There you are, good sir. There is your QR code. It is going to give you 2 rarity draft picks, 200 credits, and 5 Street Fighter tournament tokens for you to enjoy, for you to get all of that wonderful new SummerSlam 24 cards. So there you are. Hopefully you pull something nice from that. Now let's continue with campaign mode. So it says, thanks. You're most welcome, good sir. And Caleb says it is tomorrow, so I presume that's tomorrow, that Braun Breaker is going to go live. We are, of course, going to try and get ourselves the Giants Unleashed double heroic Braun Breaker, if it is possible. Which I'm hoping that hopefully it should be. I guess it's going to have to be Taker. Yeah, okay. We still seem to be doing fine. for campaign mode at the moment. There's the El Kabong itself, the guitar. Caleb says I just got 2 Summerslam back to back off the Ready Draft board. Oh, that's very cool. It's very nice to get that, especially at the start of a brand new tier. Speaking of, I think we can actually use our tickets. That is one of the things that I had completely forgotten about until just now. The man is here says, "Hey, Grandcat." Hello, the man is here. Oh, welcome. We are just merely going through campaign mode at the moment. Kofi Kingston and Roman Reigns. It's a very unusual tag team. The man is here said, first SummerSlam 24 card was Logan Paul. Oh, that's very cool. This is where he's talking about the SE Logan Paul, as in like he just went out of his way, got 100 prime bottles and just like cashed them in to get the SE Logan Paul. Samad says how to make the 20x properly. What 20x? Free to play player? How to make the 20x properly? The man is here says there's an SE Logan Paul. I wonder if that's supposed to have a question mark at the end of it, or if that's him letting me know that there is an SE Logan Paul. The man is here says I think he's talking about the Car Bash. Oh, the Street Fighter event, yes. If you're wondering how I time it, it is literally I only bought the Yoga Flame ones, and generally when you're on the 10x, that is when you want to press it, and if you do the upwards 10x when you're going up, that tends to give you the lower one, and if you do the lower 10x when you're on the way down, that tends to give you the upper one. That is literally how that goes. It's just something that takes a little bit of timing to really master. I think this Ryu Mysterio might actually help quite a bit in campaign mode, because he does have the special Enigma headband that increases toughness. Okay, now these two don't tag together, so this one I'm a little worried about. But no, we're still fine. Dale SR says, how do you get the SummerSlam 24 Enigma Street Fighter card? Unfortunately, you just have to pull it off the draft board. That is what people have been telling me, which is absolutely crazy. Someone says, yep, I keep getting the times 10 a lot, missing it by a hair. Yeah, it is. It's literally just practice. It's knowing when to press the button. What do you say? Meet me by the bridge? What are you planning, Tony D'Angelo? Nothing rude, I hope. Dad Wilson says, got M. Bison. Oh, that's weird. The chat is actually behind the live chat. That's weird. Huh. Okay, I'm going to have to wait until someone else speaks for you to actually see that. That's what I was saying earlier about, like, is the chat working properly? Dale Wilson says, or Da Wilson says, got M. Bison off the draft board within 10 minutes of the new patch going live. Dale Sr. says, the Akuma kind of sucks. Think we would be able to pro him somehow? No, I'm pretty sure that Akuma, once you get him, that is literally all he is. I think he was I think he's pretty good in Enigma tier. But I think he was only ever designed to be like a kind of Enigma card, the same way that the Chucky event or the Robocop event or any of the other crossover events have been in the past. They aren't designed to be around for a long time. They're just designed for a quick little stop off kind of thing. The M Bison should be decent though. That's very interesting. Actually, can someone tell me what can someone tell me what arrow the M Bison is? Samad says, can we join your team? Absolutely, you can. In order to join the team, all you need to do is go into the description of this here, this very live stream, and in it you'll find a link to the Discord. Click on the Discord link, and then once you're in the Discord server, just say, hi, I'm a fan of his Grandcat, and I would like to join your team, and someone from the Discord server will get you into the team. It's not me that does it, so don't go asking me, but yep, that is how you get into the team. Da Wilson says yellow down arrow. Dale Senior says M Bison's a down yellow. That's interesting. He's a down arrow. You know, we've got 3 hours left. We could probably do this Wild Wednesday if we wanted to. But let's go ahead and use the rest of our draft picks. That's what we're here to do first before I got mildly distracted. I've just noticed here that, see, when we get a new card, if you look to the right here, you actually get to see the side of this before it comes out. It didn't used to do that. They must have had something that hid this little part here before, but like now they don't. There you go, to see it? Like the big double yellow lines at the side of Scott Hall's head. You can see it a little bit with myth cards, but it's easier to see it with the other ones. That was a Tundra. Yeah, there you go. You can see it a lot easier with the WrestleMania cards. That is interesting. Okay, I don't think we need any of this, so I think we're free to dust all of this. Let's go back into the draft board. There we go, we got the reset. Finally. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. There we go. I was trying to click into there so we could get the quest done. Okay, so what have we got to do? Go undefeated in a wild game 10 times and win consecutive wild games 4 more times. Okay. So we could use this to train up some cards, but for the sake of this, I'm just going to very quickly charge through campaign, or not campaign, through Wild Wednesday even, sorry. Okay, let's do that. Let's just go ahead and grab our Wild Wednesday rewards. Then we will get our campaign, our brand new Summerslam 24 cards from campaign. That winner thing is so irritating. Very, very irritating indeed, to say the least. I don't know why they added it in. It is just a tremendous pain and nuisance. And we can dust all of those. They're not things that we need. Okay, now we've got some SummerSlam 24 opponents. And we're going to be against It's Not Sting! As Tony Schiavone would say. Okay, speed and charisma. Tag match. Let's see what these look like. Oh, wow. They are... This is an actual human. Because bots don't do that kind of thing. I think this is better. Had to beat them twice. Dirty 10 says QR code please. I will give you it, so long as you're willing to wait. Because we're in the middle of doing something else at the moment. I think we might lose that one. Okay, so we know that It's Not Sting is quite a difficult opponent. So we won't be trying to do that again. Let's go for Tanner. Seems that all the strong players are using the Paul Heyman. Okay, well that's... I think we're going to have to go for this. No, that's not such a great sign. I think we would have won that if it hadn't been for the road case. Okay, speed and charisma. I think... No, actually, we don't need that. I think this should be fine. Oh my goodness, we lost. That's very annoying. We won the last one easily enough. Okay, that was a bit annoying. Very, very rude, to say the least. Again, I feel like I don't really need to do this because it doesn't give you the chance at SummerSlam 24 card. So, again, I'm not really enthralled by the idea of it. So, let's just go into campaign mode and just go ahead and collect our reward here. We got a SummerSlam 24 Rey Mysterio. It's a very cool looking image for Rey, actually, to say the least. That is pretty nice. So that is another one to go into the... Oh, and he's already at level 100 and has his 100 matches as well. That's very nice to see. Will Trammell says I got Lexus King and Corbin. Okay, that's pretty cool. Now, before we continue with that, what we're going to do is we're going to use some of our tickets because we're at 945 and it doesn't let you go above 1,000. Like, you can, but it really doesn't like you being above 1,000. So let's just go ahead and we will do 3 of these. 3 Mega Challenge Words. That's a lot of Royal Rumble 24 cards, which is not what we want to see. We want to see SummerSlam 24 cards instead. This is really not helpful. There's WrestleMania 40. WrestleMania 43 and up. Oh, we've got a SummerSlam 24 card. Okay, we could get lucky here. And it is a SummerSlam 24 train up. Wow, okay. That's nowhere near as good. Second one. Let's hope this one's a little bit better. We've got WrestleMania 40 Naomi and a whole bunch of Royal Rumble 24s. There's an Enigma card coming up at least. And it's an Enigma Train Up Plus Plus. We've got another Enigma card coming up here, which is Valhalla. That's pretty good. That's a fortified 2 Valhalla. There's a SummerSlam 24 card coming up. Oh, we got a Manager Brandy Rhodes. Manager Brandy Rhodes. Whoa. That's Cody Rhodes' wife. That's a brand new card. I didn't even know that Brandy Rhodes was in the game. That is awesome. Wow. Who was it that, what was it that used to be Toughness and Speed? I can't even remember. But Brandy Rhodes has apparently replaced them. So yeah, that is pretty huge. That's really cool actually. And an Advocate Paul Heyman as well. So we're going to lock down our Valhalla and we're going to lock down our Manager Brandy Rhodes. I don't think we need the Enigma Paul Heyman because we've got the Battle Pass Paul Heyman, which I believe is just infinitely superior. But yeah, that is huge. Okay, we're going to do one more of these. And we're starting with an Enigma Lyra Valkyrie, which is very, very strong. WrestleMania 40 Naomi. WrestleMania 40 Rhea Ripley. There's an Enigma card coming up. An Enigma Train Up. Got another Enigma card, which is another Enigma Train Up. And we've got a SummerSlam 24 card coming up right after Kairi Sane, and it is going to be a Train Up Plus, of course it is. There's Cody Rhodes, Enigma Manager Stone, Carlito, and oh, a fortified 3 Valhalla? Huh. And apparently that Lyra Valkyrie is also a pro. Neat. And the Enigma Mr. Stone is a brand new Enigma card. What are we at? 645. Okay, let's do one more. I said I was only going to do 3. Let's do a 4th one. So we're starting with a SummerSlam 24 card, and it is going to be a SummerSlam 24 Train Up Plus. Okay. It's absolutely atrocious and useless. Okay, we've got another SummerSlam 24 card here. Let's see if this can make it for the previous one. Oh, it's big old Joe Coffey. He is currently feuding with the one and only. Go on, chat, say his name. The chat is waiting to catch up. But if you say his name, then he appears. And that's who he's in the middle of feuding with. And of course, I'm not talking about the Grand Cat, even though that's a very, very famous song. We've got an Enigma card. It's a Dakota Kai. Oh, there's another SummerSlam 24 card. A Pro Rey Mysterio. Wow, there's our first SummerSlam 24 Pro. It is a Pro Rey Mysterio. So that is really, really cool to see, actually. Let's go ahead and lock those down. And I believe Dakota Kai is a fortified something as well. I want to say fortified 1. So, wow. That was pretty cool, to say the least. So we are going to fortify. I unlocked the wrong card. Our Valhallas. That's going to be a fortified 3 Valhalla. We also have multiple WrestleMania 40 Liv Morgans for some reason. There is our Pro Rey Mysterio. So our Lyra Valkyrie is a Pro, you can see, once we get the second one. And our Dakota Kai, we can fortify as well. Okay, let's see if we can make some catalog stars here. I guess we'll lock down the Advocate Paul Heyman just in case we need him. Samad says, bro, should I? Bro, should I what? Oh, Samad says, bro, should I pro cards in Street Fighter event because I'm getting shit on by cards? Well, make sure that you get them up to their level 100 and make sure that they've got their 100 matches, and that will give you the best version of the cards. Jay says, can you help me with the QR code, please? You know what? I'll give you a QR code right now. There's a QR code for you, Jay. If you want to use it, all you have to do is go into the options in the top right, click on the QR code scanner, and then from there, you should be able to scan this and get the wonderful, wonderful rewards. This particular QR code is going to give you 2 rare draft picks, 200 credits, and 5 Street Fighter tokens. So if you have not yet scanned it, just hit pause right now, because I'm going to go away from it and go back to playing Supercard. But that is the QR code for you, should you desire it. So I'm going to stay up for another few seconds. And let's go back. So, oh, the message is held for review. Well, I shall not be viewing said message. I never know what it's going to be. Could be spam, could be something very, very negative. Jay says, let me give it out a try, and if it works, you will earn a new subscriber. Then I shall welcome you to join the Grand Cat Grand Fleet. And if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so that you can be among the first to see when a brand new QR code goes out live, and you can get all of the wonderful rewards from said QR codes. Of course, there's other things that we give away here on the channel as well, as well as all the latest and newest up-to-date information on WWE Supercard. So we shall absolutely enjoy having this brand new member of the Grand Cat Grand Fleet come along and join us on our crew. Jay says, sure, sir, and seems very, very happy about that, with a whole bunch of emojis, including the fire emoji at the end there. So that's very nice. It is nice to see when a member of the Grand Fleet gets a new... Well, when we get a new member of the Grand Fleet is what I was trying to say, when they get some wonderful cards. Jay says, just coming back in a moment, by all means. Hopefully you pull some wonderful cards. Let's go ahead and train up our Valhalla. We're at 519 of the 500. Samad says, team name. The name of my team is Soul World Order, but if you're looking to join, it is going to be SWO2 that you're going to go into first. And then once you have proven yourself there, you can get called up to the main roster to Soul World Order itself. So let's go ahead and go into trainable. So I want to train up our Valhalla. Now, I know we've got train-up cards, but what we want to get rid of is some of these +1 level. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Still has 7 hours to go. And complete. That's what we want to see. So there, Valhalla is now up at 45.3. Let's get our Dakota Kai up to fortified 1 as well. And all's complete. And now we have a Pro Rey Mysterio. So we are going to get this one up to level 100 as well. In fact, actually this one, just designate between the two of them. Oh, actually someone said that this looks really cool. That is pretty awesome actually. But let's go ahead and use a Street Fighter image. Not that one, because that one doesn't look quite as good. That one looks a bit better. Jay says, it did work. Ah, very good. I am proud of you, Jay. Thanks a ton. Help me to join your team, please. If you want to join my team, all you need to do is go into the description of this video. You'll find a link to the Discord. Once you click that link, go into my Discord server and say, hi, I'm a fan of the Grandcat, and I would like to join your team. And someone will get you into SWO2, which is where all the newcomers start in the team. And if you do well enough there, at some point, you may be called up to Soul World Order 1, which is the same place that the big old Grandcat himself stays, and you, of course, you will get all of the brand new Summerslam 24 cards from Team Ring Domination, Team Road to Glory, and of course Team Battleground, and Soul World Order 2 has been doing some team stomping rounds as well. So there's plenty of things there for you to all enjoy. And of course, we always enjoy having a new member in the team. There we go, that one is complete. So, the problem with this line of Valkyrie is I don't know if we need her or not. So let's take a look at her right arrows. Ah, no, it does seem that the pro right arrow line of Valkyrie would help significantly here, actually. Because we really do need more pro Enigmas and ideally pro right arrow SummerSlam 24 cards. IARG Gaming says, I got Kofi, Ludwig, and Braun Breaker. That's very cool. There's a whole bunch of cards that you've got there. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to unlock the Nia Jax, because unfortunately the Nia Jax is not going to be as useful for us. Jay says, on it, thank you, God bless you. Oh, IARG says, this is AJ, by the way. Welcome, AJ. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming along. So yes, we are going to train up this this line of Valkyrie then, because she is actually useful for us. Let's go ahead and change that image. She doesn't have an awful lot of cards, line of Valkyrie. I guess we'll go with that one. So that would be 84 levels, that would be maximum level. So we only need 84 levels, so we'll just do this one. Okay, we just need one more. There we go, that should absolutely do it. Okay, so there we've got a couple of cards we need to... That's not what I meant to happen. What I meant to do was go into Dust, not Draft. And... Oh, that's very unusual the way that it's doing it. But let's go ahead and dust a whole bunch of these cards that we do not need. We're going to keep the enhancements, because those are useful. What is the strongest card in SS tier to Forge and Pro? I would presume probably Cody. I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, that gives us another chance at the rarity draft board. Okay, chat, let's try and pull an M Bison. That is what we are trying to do here. So I am going to go, I think, to the right. I think I'm going to go for this one here. What do you guys think? Chat, do you agree with me? We have been quite unlucky, as you can see, that we've managed to make a whole big dent in this draft board. I haven't pulled anything yet. Okay, the chat seems to be asleep, so I'm going to just go ahead and try it. Ah, unlucky. We did not get it. We instead got an Enigma Eddie Guerrero, though. So that's pretty cool. Unfortunately, we do not need the Eddie Guerrero, so I think we're just going to dust him. Because we're now at 486. Which means we can go back into the draft board once again. So at least that has been cleared up, which is good. So we've got a whole bunch of things that we need to pro, actually. We've got the Drew McIntyre, we've got the Summerslam 24 Rey Mysterio, we've got the Zelina Vega, and we now have the Enigma Lyra Valkyrie that we need to pro. The Paul Heymans and the Ted DiBiase's we don't really need to pro, they can just sit there. They are not tremendously entertaining for us. We've already got a better Paul Heyman anyway, and the Ted DiBiase is WrestleMania 40, so not quite as good as having Enigma or SummerSlam 24. However, we did actually pull... There she is, Brandy Rhodes. So what was the previous toughness and speed? It was Sensational Sherry. So Brandy Rhodes has seemingly replaced Sensational Sherry. We can't even change the image for her because this is the only version of her that we've got. But that's very interesting. Okay, so before we do that, let's go into the Performance Center and we're going to do this. And then we're going to give her the Nia Jax. So let's see, that is now... So not a pro, just a single, is 198 to toughness and... Oh, it's toughness and charisma, not toughness and speed. Okay, so what was the previous toughness and charisma? What was the previous toughness and charisma? Was there just nothing for toughness and charisma before this? No, it was Sonya Deville. She was the toughness and charisma. Ah, okay. So Brandy Rhodes has replaced Sonya Deville, presumably because Sonya Deville is now back to being an active wrestler as opposed to being a manager or a general manager. So that's cool. That's pretty awesome. It's interesting because I don't think we've even seen Brandy Rhodes on screen for WWE yet. Maybe she has been, maybe she's been just in small little backstage scenes or whatever, but she hasn't just came out in WWE like by herself. So that's very interesting and very cool to see. Hmm, interesting. Let's do one more of these. We ended up doing 5 of them. So okay, we've got Tiffany Stratton. There's an Enigma card coming up, 2 Enigma cards in a row. It is the almighty Bobby Lashley and Train Up Plus. There's another Enigma card coming up, another 2 of them actually. It is Stacy Keibler. Oh, that's pretty cool. I thought that she was an ECW event thing, but apparently I can just pull her. And the Train Up Plus for Enigma. Oh, we've got a SummerSlam 24 card coming up, and it is going to be the phenomenal AJ Styles. That is pretty cool. That's a very, very nice card to see, actually. And we're going to be locking down our AJ Styles. But I don't think we need the rest of this. We are going to be fortifying our Stacy Keibler, if we can. There we go. That is going to be a fortified 3, Stacy Keibler. Which is going to give power and speed to the deck. And let's go ahead and take a look at our recent SummerSlam 24 cards. So there is AJ Styles. I think we can give him a slightly better image though. We've got a few different AJ Styles ones. Jay says, hi there, I had a question. By all means, go for it. There's AJ Styles with the world title. Or we can maybe go for Zombie AJ Styles. Or there's the one where he was the cover of 2K19. I think there's a similar one to that. But I can't remember whereabouts it is. It might be those ones. Or maybe it was it could be that it was an animated one and that you couldn't choose it. That's also possible. But there we go. Got an AJ Styles. This new version of the Miz looks pretty crazy. His new outfit. And of course we've got a new Joe Coffey. Of course the world champion, the El Champion, the Damien Priest. And we have our pro Rey Mysterio that we need to get a work on to try and see what a pro SummerSlam 24 card looks like. We're at 495, of course. So what is trainable? Our Maurice does need trained up. That one actually is useful. So we will train up that one. Is that enough? It is. Oh yes, and we got the Enigma Second Wind. So let's take a quick look at our supports. Because I think we've got a previous Second Wind around here somewhere that we do not need. There it is. It's WrestleMania 40. So that's another card that we can use to train up cards. But I don't think anything else needs trained up at the moment. So what we're going to do is we're going to dust some of our cards that we don't need. So unfortunately we don't need Bobby Lashley. And we don't need these cards either. We're going to keep that WrestleMania 41 because it does have some train up on it. Okay, so how about how does that do for us? We're only 400 away, actually. So if we do that, it gives us another rare draft pick, which gives us another chance at getting that big old M. Bison off the rare to draft pick board. So apparently that is where people have been pulling him. Alright, let's try this one. Unbelievable. This is a WrestleMania 40 Andrade instead. And we don't need that Andrade, so that can just go here off to the side instead. Actually, I want to see something, the equipment for this. So it works on all Ryu and Rey Mysterio. So this headband actually works on our SummerSlam 24 Pro Rey Mysterio as well. That's very cool to hear. Do I have anything here that I want to do? I don't think I do yet. Maybe this Rey Mysterio, actually. Oh, actually, the double heroic Sheamus. Let's go for the Rey Mysterio, actually. Yeah, that's what we're going to go with. Okay, so what do I want to do? What was I going to do? What was... Oh, yes, that's it. Yeehaw. That's a line from Con Air. No, but... Okay, so this Ryu headband... We might need to change that charisma into toughness, because that might help us through some of the higher levels, the later level campaign cards. In fact, let's go ahead and try and get that changed just now. So, if I'm right, I think 374 is the highest you can get on toughness. I'm going to do this on stream so that people can see just how much it costs to do this, because it's ridiculous. So there's two of the plus 534 toughnesses there. That's what we want to hit. So 534 toughness is what we're trying to do. And we're just going to keep going until we get that toughness. And unfortunately it becomes very, very expensive very, very quickly. Oh, there we go. 534 toughness. So that is the maximum toughness that you can get. So that's really, really cool. That is the maximum charisma that you can get for the crown as well. In fact, actually, I think if I swap out and go back in, yeah, this Ryu headband is actually stronger than the Randy Savage crown now. Huh. That's pretty cool. Also, that Pro SummerSlam 24 Rey Mysterio is maybe the best card that we could have gotten to go with this Ryu headband. So, that's very, very cool. That's very lucky, to say the least. Very, very nice. Let's take a look at the tournament. Has this reset itself yet? It has. And it's a medium Zangief that we don't really care about, so I don't have any particular need or want to try and do that just yet. So, Oh, we have just passed the 2 hour mark there. I do try and get 2 hours for each live stream. Jay Sawart says, "You there?" Yes, of course I am here. I'm still live streaming, of course. Hopefully you can see me and see everything I'm doing. And we have no tokens on this. We are going to try and get the Akuma though, since we're on it. We still have 12 days of which to do so. Jay says, I have a question. Sure, I said go ahead and ask earlier. But I think that is us approaching the end of our stream here, folks. Oh, there will be a new Battle Pass coming out as well. So the Battle Pass is only going to last for the next 21 hours. So if you haven't got everything that you need from that Battle Pass, now is the time to do it. To get your Drew McIntyres, if you've bought the Battle Pass. I have heard rumours that the next Battle Pass is going to be Dominic Mysterio, but I don't know whether that's true or not. Jay says, are there any glitches or shortcuts for more damage in the Street Fighter car battle? Well, it's not a glitch or a shortcut, but it is a cool Easter egg that if you tap the car 1,000 times, it will give you 10 of these car tokens. It only works once, but it is a cool way to get additional car tokens. It does take a little while, because 1,000 taps is a lot more than what you think it is, but if you do it for, say, a minute solid of just sitting there tapping away, then you get an additional free car tokens. So that is a cool little Easter egg for you all. We are 23 and a half hours away from Braun Breaker, the Braun Breaker event. I'm maybe going to try and do a little bit more campaign mode, maybe off camera. Let's see, what does... Okay, so we're getting into the 3,000 tier of cards, and we are only allowed to use down arrows. So this might be where things start to get a little bit tricky. Jay says, wow, highly appreciated. You are most welcome, Jay. And that is another cool little tip for you all. So, yeah, I think I'm going to maybe try this off screen. What is the next reward that we get? The next reward is going to give us a pro of a Summerslam 24 card. So, yeah, I'm going to try and do that. I'm also going to try and pro the SummerSlam 24 Rey Mysterio as well. Will Trammell says, if 22 is up, yo, 4K, there is no telling what 84 will get to, bro. I assume that's something about campaign mode. If 22 is up to 4K, there is no telling what 84 will get to, bro. Huh. Well, it seems that Will has left us with a little bit of a conundrum or a mystery to solve. But you can hear that my voice is starting to go a little bit. Will says, yes, campaign mode. So I think I am going to finish up the stream here. We did get a whole bunch of SummerSlam cards. I'm very, very happy with the... I'm very, very happy with the Pro Rey Mysterio. That is going to be one of our strongest cards. Also getting the brand new Brandy Rhodes is pretty cool. I would not mind getting that M. Bison at some point as well. But, yep, we have started the brand new tier, and we are well underway. So, I think this Pro Rey Mysterio with the Ryu headband is going to be very, very strong indeed. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that is going to look like. It's going to be very, very exciting. I will make a video on what the pro animation looks like for SummerSlam 24 cards as well. I'll maybe do a little bit more campaign mode. And, of course, there is the collectibles to try and get your Logan Paul. So, I'll see if I can do that. They should really have had Logan Paul holding a bottle of Prime for his SE card. That's 100% what they should have done. That would have been ridiculous. But there we are, folks. I think that is going to be it for this little live stream. I really hope that you've all enjoyed, and I hope that you're all enjoying the SummerSlam 24 tier. Of course, we did give away a QR code here. So if you go into options and you go into QR scanner, then you will get to use this QR code that I'm just about to give you. There is the QR code right there. It gives you 2 rarity draft picks, 200 credits, and 5 Street Fighter tokens, and that all helps towards your brand new SummerSlam 24 tier. And of course, getting those Street Fighter tokens will help you get even more powerful cards through playing the tournament or through playing through the car battles to try and get that Akuma at the end of the car battles, and we just need to see if we can get lucky enough to pull a big old M Bison. But that's going to be it for this little live stream, folks. I really hope that you've all enjoyed, and if you have enjoyed it, please, oh my goodness, my throat is going, give me a like, share, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure to click that notification icon so you can see when more of these glorious little videos go out. Oh, Kane says, caught the end. Hello, Kane. It's always wonderful to see you in the streams. But if you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so that you can see when more of these glorious little videos go out. And we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.